We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And down goes Jones Jr. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice hook. Good defense stopping that jab. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Boy, this next round. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter's always on their Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. There's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That left hook won't score. Beautiful counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. surely will get a world title shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up.
Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of defense here at all. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Parries that jab away. They both want the knockout. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Got out of the way of that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Do you believe what we're seeing? Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Here giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the score. This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't score with that hook again. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. So the referee says fight on. Greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
Hold that thought. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You'd like to see more jabs. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked in. And we enter the 8th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nobody home with that hook. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and